Omega, they were hoping a big turnaround. They just can't get it yet. The lead of Twisted Minds, gold-wise, resource-wise, is way too big.
It allows for their margin of error to be so huge that they can play within these spaces. And the fact is, Haji didn't die yet. Remember, the last time Omega punished Twisted Minds in this way, Haji died.
He died, yeah. And the fact that I don't know, when you use everything, you're just literally sitting. Check. Manipulation, but he's still able to kind of maneuver around those little skirmishes. What's so difficult to deal with against dealing with the Eve, and so at this point for Smart Omega, they have not been able to contest any of these objectives. Now I'm sitting here kind of scratching my head, like when is that time for them actually gonna come online? Like, do they just let the next Lord even go down too?
Okay. Okay. Yun pala yun. Okay. What's up, guys? Let's stream. Trip lang. Ah, man, I'm so tired. I'm still doing a lot of stuff.
Because if they go ahead and start things out aggressively, that's actually not going to bode well for Omega, because MP the King, unless it's the MP the King the one that they cash out early. If they can do that, their chances of being able to start a fight and win it would actually be really good. As long as it's MP the King, or, well, I doubt it's going to be Outplay, because Outplay's been positioning very well. He only has one death.
But here's the thing. If it comes down to the clapback in the base, I don't think Omega can do that as good as they did in Game 1.
Yeah.
Their lineup now doesn't clear waves as
What is
nearly
this?
Yeah, so they're just going to have to find themselves defending in the base again. Lord secured second one now for Twisted Minds. Taking a quick look at the items. Are they in a position to actually defend this though, Renmar?
Oh, the Hellcurt is not. The Juicin and the Harith, oh, definitely. So it's going to be a lot of heavy work brought out by the Phoveus and Badang to set things up for the Juicin and Harith very well. Good thing Jome's already locked in with his core items.
Yep.
Even though Outplayed is full build, this is within the realm of, okay, I can make a comeback with just a really good Harith play by Jome. However, I feel like if Omega really talk things out and play around the Dark Knight Falls of the Hellcurt very well, then they could do something interesting with the defense.
What are they doing here?
Look at Dorio, he's looking for that flank.
And he's alongside Super Yoshi. They want to just go from the back angle.
They sacrifice so much. Mid lane and bottom lane have fallen. Glorious Pathway set in by James. Look at Dorio and Super Yoshi. The conceal. The Dark Knight Falls. RWF from the back line. Can they find him? Ukir's fallen already. And Dorio taken out. Nice try. But Twisted Minds are taking us to game number 3.
They needed a Hail Mary. They tried and tried, but Twisted Minds said not today as they take on game 2. We're heading to game 3.
The lead was just way too big.
Okay, sorry.
They didn't have just enough.
Ito tayo sa tactics. Tactics tayo. Sorry, naglagano ako.
Thank you so much for the Philippines eSport.
Mobile, Mpl Ph. Mpl Ph. Ito ba yan? English ba to? Ito tayo sa English.
Machine ang kanyang moniker.
Sorry, Omi. I love you, pero naghanap ako ng... Mahal kita, pero naghahanap ako ng English. MLB Sports. Ay, ganun. Namimili siya. Mpl Ph English. Mpl Ph English. Tactics tayo. Walang tsak. No, oo, mukhang wala eh. Ba't ganun? Live. MLBBTO. TTO. MLBBTT official. Ano to? Ah, TikTok. Okay, sige. Fine. Okay, sorry guys. Na busy ako. Meron ako nireplyan lang na matindi.
Hail Mary play, right? They were living on a prayer.
What up, ito. Ang aking pusa. Meow. The catster. Caster cat yan, no, di ba?
Game 1.
Meow. Meow. Magkakas ka na rin.
I felt like they knew that they need to do it from the cloud back. I mean, they tried, but
Meow.
just were able
Say
to
hello.
good cushion for them.
Say hello.
Looking back now,
Wow, cute yan.
Omega went into game 2 hoping to replicate the results of game 1, which means they wanted to play from behind to begin with.
Meow.
Oh,
Meow, say hello.
I think it all boils down
Hey.
to ideas at
What a
first.
cute cat.
It seems like execution
Oh na, ito na.
wise,
Sige
there's
na.
always just something that,
Kana, aray ko.
for them.
Ang sakit.
Although, for Twisted Mind,
Lala mo.
I
Aray!
it wasn't just all execution because looking at
Wait
the
tayo
team
sa ano,
they
draft.
had, they did have
Rating lang
some
tayo sa draft,
things
guys.
to just bring down, and that Omega would have
Mukhang walang Chakno.
even though Omega they had a good idea of layer everything so well, it's just that okay, but you're fighting under real world manipulation. You're fighting under getting Death Sonata from afar. You're fighting under the glorious pathway where you're forced
Death
to choose
Sonatad.
side now or never all in.
Not to mention, you double or nothing on the fact that you might get Tsunami Slam.
Yeah.
There's that whole day. I'm like, wait, this is so bad for Omega. And then suddenly I see somebody get flown in closer to all of this damage.
Ano? Oh, tilapia. Legit tilapia. Tilapia siya.
Extra layer to punish.
And I think Escalera definitely made up for the error that he had of overstaying his welcome and overextending number one that led
Dami
to
ko ginagawa.
Game number 2, this was a really great Kalea game from him. I liked his uses of the flicker to make sure that the gaps are closed out. It made the jump of the tidal strike feel even further. And that's already one of the most busted abilities in the game right now.
It
'cause
looks
you're-
like an ult.
yeah, it looks like an ult because of it's like, hey, she's far, she's not gonna reach me. Oh,
Ah!
she does reach you. And combine that with the flicker, with how Escalera used it, no wonder why the map felt so small or the specific team fighting areas felt so small for Omega.
That's why like 9 out of 10 head-on collisions with this lineup by Twisted Minds felt like Omega shouldn't have picked that fight anyways.
They just feel like they weren't.
They weren't one.
Wawa naman si Nice.
Alright, you'll get that gourd. You'll get that gourd, man.
He's fine. He's trying to gather
My
his
goodness.
words. It's like they weren't.
It's like they weren't. It's like they weren't able to fight anything though. Like for the
Exactly.
gosh, that's what.
Our
Trying to
VPI
say your
rich
words.
guy made sure they did it because he was trying to play the same game from game 1.
Yeah.
No, I felt like with what happened to Naisu right now, that was a good way to encapsulate what happened to Omega.
Underwhelming. Dahil dun sa Dash, paring Hanagaki. Kahit ako dun na nag-patch analysis kami nila Mirko.
Crowd control ability,
Sa akin, di ko trip. Ay, ano pa siya, kapos pa siya dahil wala siyang mobility. Dali niyang patayin.
Dry air, man. Like I don't know. Like I went outside.
Dali niyang patayin, tas pangharapan kasi. Eh, puro assassin pa ngayon. Siguro pag nag-utility na ulit meta, baka pwede pa siya. Pero ngayon kasi puro assassin. Daming dive. Hirap niyan. Pag nag-utility, tas may mga healer,
You know, while I was out there, but
baka.
see Hajizi leads Twisted Minds to equalize the series versus Smart Omega. And that's the thing here, is either way, again, game 3 is crucial for both the teams. Now, the trend in the series, though, I'm saying it's still tipping towards Twisted Minds because of the way that they've been.
I mean, they lost game 1
Na
because
natin.
of their own mistake.
Yeah.
Game number 2, when they don't make mistakes and they're playing very clean, Omega can do that.
I think for Smart Omega, they might need to really consider the draft. I love to see the Helker, man. I want to keep seeing the debut picks, but maybe for game
Parang 80% damage na wala. Oh.
see them come in with a different mindset to maybe win the series.
Wala na inahan ako dun sa... Parang hindi siya okay sa akin.
To our host, All Access.
YSS? What do you mean? Like, mas maganda siya? Hindi yata. Ano pa rin? Hindi pa rin. Kapos pa rin yata ang YSS. Kapos pa rin ang YSS for me.
Pero bago ang lahat ng yan, saksihan muna natin lahat ng mga tournaments na nagaganap bago mag-MPL PH Weekend. Dahil nagbabalik ang Mpl Ph Esports Express and everything is gonna be under 60 seconds. And timer starts now. Kakatapos lang ng Week 5 ng Mpl Philippines kahapon kung saan nalaman na natin ang top 8 ang mabagal sa round 2 ng series. Ang top 8 includes teams from the qualifying rounds. Ang
Tapos saan yung meta, oh? Lalabas yung mga ano dyan? Mga jungler dyan.
Smart Omega Dios. Kasama na rin
Mga kakaibang mga jungler.
Aurora Hunter sa TNC Voltas PH. Kapag sila matalo ang Tia Lakan. Round 2 of the play-ins begins this coming
Don't expect lang na sa first series natin talagang palong-palo na yung mga teams. Oh, sobrang ganda ng glue ngayon, guys. As in. Sobrang lupit. Naka-band nga lang, naka-band.
that is time. I'm sure that everybody
Nagre-recover pa yung kamay ko ngayon. Kaya, ano pa, ang sakit pa ng lahat ng bagay.
Athena's League, and that's what we've been talking about all season long. That's for the women professional players out there. It's also
Kalyalili. Ano yun? Paano nga yun? E. So,
Almost done with the regular season.
di ko alam, may kinakapa ko lang eh. Pero kung iyon, di kaya. Sakit na ano. Sakit na aking kamay. River flows.
Zero regrets on it too.
Di ko alam yung river flows eh. Honestly.
Give them that advantage in the early portion of the game if they need it. But also at the same time, I'd love to see maybe this is where Smart Omega, I don't know. When I look at it, I'm thinking like the power picks that they could have. And it's not even so much aside from the Hellcurt. I just think the Hellcurt didn't work out very well at all. But it's just being able to set up the early game for them. And I feel like that's been the struggle all season long, honestly. With whether or not we're seeing Chakdu, for example, play or Super Yoshi play. I just think that's been the case for Smart Omega. So whatever they need in this draft to have a better early game is what I'd love to see.
Keeping the Matilda and
Uy.
Voltas and Miza.
Okay na, tingnan natin.
Same bands here.
First
They
pick.
gonna open the chip. Because
Oo, chip.
don't change anything up. No,
Ay, hindi.
never mind. So it's gonna be the same thing.
They say no.
Caster mics don't feed into
Ano to? Joy first pick ulit?
they have
The hell?
their own plan and they're sticking to it.
Lo, Joy first pick. Ano ba yun? Ito, Zushin ulit. E di Zushin ulit. Okay. Zushin Kaleya, ganun. Ano, Zushin Kaleya? Ganun na nga.
All right.
They're still playing to not lose. This is game 1.
It's gonna be the same. Then it's gonna be another Eve pick. You know?
Oh, Eve.
So obvious again.
Eve Vobius. Eve Vobius.
Eve, come on.
Obvious Eve.
Go again!
Just go again! If this is an Eve again.
Eve Vobius. Hindi, maganda pa rin mag-Eve.
So many times he could do the
Tingin ko, wala eh. Panalo naman sila technically no game 1 eh. So, ganun pa rin. Teka, lakas ng sound natin. Ayun na. Tigil ko na itong pagigitara na to.
this is a
Boring!
later. Lastly check. This is a Gatot.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Kung ako sa, sa Omega, kuha na ako ng... Fred rin nyo na! Huwag na kayo mahiya. Fred rin nyo na yan!
God, they can go in the second phase with picking their jungler there. They don't need to.
Okay, kuha na sila ng...
I don't know. They want to go alpha.
Wala kasing haya eh, no?
Lucas, yeah. Oh, Lucas would be that would change things up for Omega. Lucas would be really good.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to...
Kuha na tayo ng kuha na ng MM dito, Omega, tingin ko.
Because I've always been a believer that Lucas is a better alpha. I said it first.
Lucas is a better alpha?
I said it first.
Pob. Ling! Okay, ito hindi ko in-expect talaga. Pero maganda, nagme-make sense siya
So they go the
sa Eve. Baban nila yung Hilda, kung ganun.
game number 2, second phase of the draft.
Kaysa Lulo, kaysa Lala.
Things happen. Junglers are gonna be
What's up, guys? The GOAT.
and the
Ang lakas ng
role
tunog
as
natin.
well. Good thing for Omega though, they're going the second phase.
Isang pasada ng glap. Sige, mamaya.
Although part of me
After ng game.
most likely be a roam play already.
It was Midnight. Midnight said Lucas is a better alpha.
Lucas is a better alpha.
About a month ago.
Huh.
Which, by the way, might still show up in the EXP lane.
Yeah.
Bakit, Ling?
Go roam play.
Para sa Eve.
Lucas.
Sa Joy, sakto lang. Sa Pobius, medyo delix.
Oh, actually, I'm one of the people that don't like Lucas up against the Phobius. Really? Is it the Lucas I'm thinking of? Because I remember
So, Van Moskov,
heading into
agawan ng Clint to. Sana magamit na yung Clint. To shoot na yan, O kaya mag-Ruby. Uruby to. Balut. Eto kung nga Omega, mahilig mag-Ruby-Ruby to eh.
Statistically better in XP than jungle?
in jungle. I prefer. Okay, I prefer him in the jungle because
Sarap.
of the performances
Sarap ng
of the
kape.
Mobile Masters,
He's
yeah.
been better in the jungle now.
Yeah.
His stock in XP was dropping.
Yeah, because Lucas has those little dashes that he has in his kit that makes it easier for the Phobius to deal with him. It sort of kills
He
it.
has so many dashes.
Yeah. The Phobius is just like, alright, sure, thanks. You make laning so much better for me.
From LC sign. Mamaya, abangan nyo, Blaze, Blaze, abangan nyo yung mamaya mga ipapost. May ipapost akong video. Sa mga, isang nod to my idol, Tony from LC Signs. Yan. Okay, so Ban Harith, Clint Ruby.
Outside, they're in the doghouse right now.
Wag na kayong mahiya.
Just yet.
Cute Toy Story meme. I don't want to play with you.
I was just thinking about that, yep. The look down.
Ruby kasi kaso may Kalea na sila eh. Pero pwede pa rin nilang piliin yun. Tapos parang flex pa rin yung Ruby. Rubay. Kasi mga high-loss eh. Then last pick MM na yan. Clint or Carry. Yan ang palitan. Clint ngayon yung pinaka-strong lane kasi may Bruno pa so pwedeng malik. Pwede rin Gatot, mga ganyan. Kung kaya nila mag-Ruby.
Go third pick, but it went fourth instead. Still very good priorities here by Omega.
Naghihilda kaya to? Kasi may Phobius na sila eh. Para panggulo lang kay Jojo. Wala na siyang Gatot. Ano siya, edit, wala na. Siya yung pwede siya yung mag-Ruby. Pwede siya yung mag-Rubay. Pero baka mag-Chow na lang to. Chow.
They're forced to go Moskov again here.
No, they already get the mask.
Wala. Chow Bruno.
Claude is okay.
Yeah.
You can afford to be a little slower because the Ling will have the scale too.
O Ruby Gold. Ni outplayed. Pangit.
Bob's your uncle.
Khalid. Okay, ito hindi ko in-expect.
Jomi Khalid. Juan Escalera. And what's going
Carry siguro pwede rin.
Oh, the carry.
So very team
So pwede mag-Bruno ngayon yung Omega. No choice sila. Bakit in a way, at least mabubuhay kasi yung Carry.
strong team fighting four around
So, tas okay siya sa Gatot.
the carry.
Struggle lang sa Sushin.
Map up against Andorio.
I guess you help.
Madali lang to para sa Omega. Mag-Clint or Bruno lang sila. May Claude din pala. May Claude pala. Claude ata top 1. Kasi nakita nila carry na lang din yung katapat. Claude yung pwedeng top 1 na option para meron sila dun sa Eve. But, may chance din. Ay, magninitan kaya to. Sobrang hyper carry.
Is it gonna be the Bruno? Like, will that just be the default choice?
Lakas. Lap trip yun pag ganun.
It's okay. I don't know the matchup in the gold.
With Granger. Di ko na sure guys kung malakas pa tong Granger Di ko sure. As in.
Comfortable in game 2.
Yeah.
Ano
Alright.
nagagawa nito?
So,
Ay.
I like the balance of the lineup for Omega.
Ano nga to?
The macro and all that, but again,
Yun
I think
pala yun.
team
Oh,
fight
tek,
around
pwede ka
turtle
palang
number 3.
baguhin to.
Omega slips up somewhere there and Twisted Minds
Hahaha.
over.
Pwede naman pala.
So far, what we've been seeing is they
Hindi ko trip yung Granger, guys. Tingin nyo.
snowball from
Di pa pwede, na-revamp kasi yung glue. Kaya bawal pang gamitin.
Twisted Minds snowballs.
Oh, Blaze. Oh, dude. I'm sorry.
This lineup for Omega.
Yeah, the Ling, we've seen it win one time, maybe something. It's not hasn't won too much.
It hasn't put a dent on the meta, is what it is.
Yeah. So this time, you know, it's in the hands of Andoru. We just saw him bring the Hellcurt in its debut pick, and that didn't work out. So maybe it'll be different this time around for Andoru and Smart Omega as they go into Game 3, a important game for them against Twisted
Welcome
Minds.
to Mobile
Same thing.
Legends.
This game,
Ganda ng Granger. Talaga?
these teams who
Nanalo si ano? Nanalo si Cadera.
have a better
Chandra.
chance at getting to the
Yeah,
playoffs
natin.
here ahead of us, but we're going to take a little bit longer to jump into the Game 3.
Ano to?
While
Ay.
these teams get something situated here. So, I don't know, we can talk about the draft a little bit longer, of course, Leo.
Di ko
but,
trip yung Granger dito, guys.
anytime the Ling comes up, I don't know if I would say the Ling is even just, it's probably still more of a gamble than the Hellcurt was, where it's like you really need the team to kind of help support you from start to finish here.
Au contraire, I think the Ling is a safer pick compared to the Hellcurt because the Ling can
Check ko lang ang
the split pushing.
MPL Indo.
The Ling can go like, alright, I'm now winning fights.
Yun, 2-0 Geek Pam. Let's go. Navi kasi katapat, guys. May ano.
1.48 from
Uy.
Tom Pico,
Ano
Gamogamet Bar
You-
KO NG Mabadre FTC, Para SA Simulation NG Hero.
But here's the thing, man. I don't like that
Tom Pico rin dyan ba si Tom Pico? So, well, konti lang naman viewers ngayon. The answer is hindi. Pero I'm aware of mobadraft.com kasi, and the reason bakit hindi ako gumagamit ng mobadraft.com kasi meron akong sariling app. So I have my own. Ayan. But, whenever there's someone na nanghingi ng recommendation from me kung ano yung pwede ng tool na gamitin since I cannot just give away my own app, I recommend mobadraft.com sa kanila.
Get to a point, you know, and as
George, wow, okay. So, I am actually planning for drafting tips later today. I'm gonna shoot it later today with someone. Interestingly, because you asked that question because I was really planning to do that.
community, the MLBB esports fan base at large, we might be imposing the Omega.
Sa chip, bakit priority ba sa chip?
This is Barangay Omega.
So there wasn't any buff. But I think, hindi naman kasi talaga mini-chip. Ang OP talaga ng chip when it comes to like tempo.
19, 20 minutes. Not even the 15-minute version of the Omega timers. You know, so this is maybe they're just a different team now. Maybe they're an Aikido team. Maybe they're a momentum shatter team. Like a combo breaker team.
I'd love to see them try to combo break.
Grabe to guys. So, yung tingnan nyo yung game 2. Ay, game 2 ba to?
Yeah, I think, again,
Ang saya sa MPL ID. Lahat ng
seems to be who likes to opt for some of the
putik. Sa MPL ID lumabas yung mga theory namin.
Smart Omega, like Matt.
Ng magandang possible picks.
Just go and fight
Oh my God. Ayun Nathan, Clint, nandyan.
that lead.
Fredrin, used by both teams.
So we saw that in game 1. They won the early.
Wala. Sa MPL Indonesia na gamit yung mga theory. Updated sa meta.
They got out executed
Masabi
in the
natin.
fight, and they lost the map, and they gave up that tower up top without anything going well for them.
Ngayon si Kimi, feeling ko hindi. Yan ang guess ko. Kasi
Then just
mahina eh.
we win aggressively early team to a team that has plan Bs, plan Cs, because we haven't
Yeah.
seen them do that.
Yeah, I think like that's one of the big things for Twisted Minds that you just mentioned. It seems like when things don't go well for them, you can see the things that they do around the map to make sure, all right, this is how we come back.
Yeah.
For Omega, it was believe in ourselves.
Uh-huh.
That they will mess up and that we can turn around. for Twisted Minds, it was, oh damn, we lost the first turtle, the first 3 minutes, 4 minutes, not going well for us in game number 1. All right, 5-6 minutes in, we'll get this turtle, we'll break the tower down bottom, and then we'll out macro them, make them think about defending the mid. But then we actually went for a push up top with MP the King and Escalera alone, 2 people without that.
Boring.
So you can see the
Tingin ko naman, ang theory ko naman dahil etong dalawang teams natin na meron tayo ngayon, naghahabol ng playoff spot. So parang wala sila masyadong space para mag quote-unquote experiments. Medyo pangdiinan din, di ba? May argument pag ganito mga moments, pwede kang mag-experiment para para pwedeng, alam mo yun, para at least meron kang leeway. Pero pag naging part ka na pala ng pro team, mas gusto mo dun sa sigurado na lang. So, I think yun yung idea dito sa dalawang teams natin. Ay, Kaido X yan ang hindi ako makakapag-argue kasi I agree. Mpl ID is, more entertaining, honestly. Mga segments. Undeniably.
This isn't just for this game. This is the entire season. So
to be fair, Haji's played some pretty interesting heroes in the mid lane.
Hilda.
He's played Hilda.
A Cho.
Yeah, he's played Cho.
So what is that?
Been an Angela also.
About half a dozen times that he's played a weird mid laner in season 15.
Well, well, I mean, this is mainly comparing KDA. This is like team fighting stats that they're looking at, though. Like damage, average assist.
Yeah, no, your KDA and damage dealt will tank because of those Hilda Angela games.
Yeah, when he was playing the Cho, the Angela, the Hilda, he was just, like, it was because of the whatever lineup they had at the time, it ended up working out sometimes and sometimes it didn't. So it's
Nag-edit ako ngayon actually ng
Fun to watch though.
It is, yeah.
I was here for it.
I think we were here for it. I think it was us.
I mean, like,
Nag-edit ako ngayon ng Excel file Nagre-rebuild ako. So, actually, sobrang busy din talaga.
Again, I'm very happy that we got the Hayabusa game for Andori. And they ended up winning from that as well. You okay there, old man?
Yeah, dude.
he's fine.
Hey, I'm on the tail end of this.
Yeah.
All right. I don't get sick often, but when I do,
you know. Yo, I cannot believe we got an entire series where Suyo did not.
Ang lambot ni Glue? Ba't ang lambot ni Glue?
You know what? The first time he showed up was a graphic. This graphic was showing the
Di ko,
most play.
makunat siya ngayon. Lalo pag nagagamit yung ultimate ng tama.
He's
Pick for me.
Slipping. 100% contest rate to now what I would assume 97. 96.
If the second series we don't see Suyo at all, something's really off. Because some people, I know the community, they're probably saying, but it's Twisted Minds and Omega.
yeah.
You know, when we see the top 4 teams, we're probably gonna see more Suyo so showing up either as a ban or a pick. But what if it doesn't, right?
Tama ako.
What if later even?
Yeah, what if later this is actually proof that Suyo has just poofed out of the meta?
To be fair, this was a nerf to Suyo that no one saw coming. Because one would assume, oh, they're going to reduce his numbers, they're going to do so-and-so. But no, they took out a whole aspect of his passive.
Yeah.
That is a huge chunk of why you like the Immortal form.
Yeah.
It's because you have damage reduction from both physical and magical sources.
Yeah. And I think because of that, it just 100% skyrocketed Joy to the priority
He
list.
was untouched.
Yeah. Because people before were just saying, Suyo instead of Joy instead.
Just more utility.
Yeah, unless you're like King Kong, and sometimes you'd go for Joy first.
Yeah.
But then now that the Immortal form no longer provides magic defense, now you're thinking, I'd rather Joy. I would rather pick the Joy instead of the Suyo priority. And then now the other team on the red side with the Joy rush by Twisted Minds, Omega are thinking, yeah, I don't want a Suyo up against a Joy. So is that the mentality right now for teams? Where if there's a Joy on the other side, you're not going to Suyo anymore?
Yeah, maybe.
I suppose so.
To be fair, there's only really one magical jungler, right? It's just Joy.
Is it?
Well,
Joy and Alice.
if you ask all the people in the ranked games, don't forget about Karina. I know that's just not sure.
Yeah, there's really not that many options, magic-wise, to put in the jungle. So I don't know. It's us again. I think they need a little bit longer
Oh,
to go
okay.
ahead and
Sorry,
figure out
guys.
most.
I'm actually making some.
I think this is
I'm doing some Excel stats ngayon. Kaya kung magugulat kayo kung bigla akong lumilipad ang isip, dahil yun may constantly nag-iisip ako ngayon eh. Meron akong bagong program na binubuo. So, inaaral ko din siya. So, medyo nag-aaral din ako ng konting editing kaya ganun.
All the picks made sense. Nothing was too crazy. I mean, if it happened early in the draft, we would have already gotten the pause mid draft, and then you'd see everyone go react. Oh, we didn't mean to take this.
We did load into the game.
Yeah, we loaded.
Mobile damage dealt.
as we were
Pwede rin, Eric. Pwede rin yan. Tama.
magic junglers, we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer.
Pre-infusion na. Ha, so,
We are gonna be taking a short break to go ahead and situate it out.
some dude here. Okay, so ilang seconds ang pre-infusion ng Milesto? Kung di ako nagkakamali, ay 6. Yep. 6. Pero nung bago yun nag-ano siya eh. Siyempre, nag-wear enter. Pero nung 6. Yan natin. Sorry, mali. Sorry, mali. Mali ako, mali. Meron nga palang pause time. So, 3 seconds pre-infusion. 3 seconds na pause. Kaya nagiging 6. Ayan. Para sa may pag-simulate ng drafts, it really depends on the team. May mga teams na nagsisimulate sila ng draft as an exercise only para mas ma-sharpen yung utak nila at para pagdating na mismong tournament, hindi magcho-choke. Meron naman na talagang ang simulation ng draft ay ginagamit para mag-predict talaga ng drafts. Right? So, it really depends. Sa ngayon, don't expect a podcast with the players muna kasi MPL pa. So, right, siguro after pa ng MPL yan. Like after ng season. Three-pit na SRG kayang-kaya. Medyo boring dun. Charot. Kaya ba ng TNC yung Falcons? Oo naman, lakas ng TNC ngayon. Lalo na buff yung mga hero na ginagamit nila. There's a chance. Legits.
that much because we were rushing. If you're in a budget, here's a list of events to get it cheaper. Free weekend bonuses. Get 2 free draws just by playing games. Daily recharge event. Get 3 tokens if you recharge daily. Mega draw bundle. Buy discounted tokens for as low as 10 diamonds. Plus a chance to join the lottery every day. Promo Carnival. This lets you collect and use promo diamonds on Alpha's event. You can start using it on March 26th. Draw rewards. Yeah, we didn't king any during our draws. That's why it costs too much.
Jungle meat.
For 50% off every day. And lastly, get
XP.
recharge events. Face what is
Gold.
happening March 29 while
Meat.
Facebook
Gold.
to
X.
keep it simple, here's a quick
Oh.
guide to get this game for cheap. Simple,
XP.
right? Top up early to get the tokens from the daily recharge and mega draw events. Then on March 29, you have to recharge 1,000 to unlock these diamonds. That is 500 promo diamonds. Don't forget to claim as many free tickets as you can from the events. And remember to use daily discounted draws. It's an important part of the strategy to lower its price. Stick to this plan and you'll be close to unlocking Alpha's Legend skin for cheap. So are you ready to grab this skin? And hey, who got skin number 1? Get
And welcome back after that short break. Hopefully we got things situated here once again. It's us, the We Bear Bros, P92, Leo, and Redmar, and we are right in the middle of a best of 3 series between Twisted Mind and Smart Omega. We were just about to jump into game 3, so we'll see if the players got that all situated. And yeah, we talked about some of our points already for this draft. Coming to game 3, I think one of the biggest things that I'm looking forward is to see if this thing works or not for Smart Omega.
Meant to fill in what got banned out, like the Hayabusa, the NMC, got decent no-brainer. It's very reminiscent of game 1. Again, what is Omega thinking to do here?
Yeah, I think Omega with the sling pick were okay. We're actually in the game already. I'm thinking a little
Uy.
bit more about the macro, the map sense of it all because of the link that they have.
Ano yung
Around
I3?
that idea. However, we did discuss that if Omega slip up again at around Turtle 2 or Turtle 3, if a team fight goes bad for them and Twisted Mind goes on a macro snowball, the saddest hero in the lineup of Omega is Twin.
Yeah, it's going to be tough here. We'll see though. And Dorio, seems to like to go for these assassin picks when he can. It's just going to have to be able to go ahead and utilize it like we saw when it did get its... Was it his first game or win for the Ling last... Or not, I guess not last week, but was it week 6? Or was it week 5?
We'll double check on that.
I know when it did come up, it's one of those rare picks, and it managed to go ahead and get a win at some point.
Yeah, I think it's Kyle.
One of those fringe picks that, right job, right tool.
Yeah. So, I don't know. We'll see. And Dorio this time around is going to have to really rely on the support too, because that's what we were talking about. If you get behind, then yeah, you're kind of left to the devices of just pushing on the opposite end of the map or the sides of the map.
I like how Escalera's actually been doing this. He's really checking the location of the lane.
Walang sound. Sorry. Ito. Game. Sorry na. Nalilibang talaga ako sa sa ginagawa kong Excel sheet ngayon eh. Sorry. 2K sa Naruto draw? Hindi yata. Ba't di pinipick dito sa Mpl Ph hindi pa, pero sa Mpl Indo, pinipick na nila. Wala be surprised kung hindi masyado kasi mga, gustong mag-playoff sa dalawang team na tayo. Halos naglaga na rin tayo. Andorio nakakuha po. Dito atalugi ang Twisted sa mga ling-ling. Nagalit sila, pang gulo. Tingin ko nag-chow na lang sila, mas maganda. Mag-live ako mamaya TNCS.
Twisted Minds had to leave James behind. So still a good call by Twisted Minds that they only lost James, but even better by Andorio, the fact that he was still able to steal that turtle away.
Sorry kung biglang talagang pag in the zone ako sa pag-aral ng mga files talaga, hindi ako mapipigilan eh.
That's a whole lot of utility that we got to see earlier in the series too. This Jushin paired with a Kalea, really hard to escape from. I mean, most likely you're going to either burn a battle spell or something, and then even then, you're still probably going to get caught. So early on, that's a really devastating combination to work against.
Okay, so the goal difference already growing one for the mid lane.
Shucks.
Juicin, the spot that you want to be in if you are the Juicin. So let's see if Twisted Minds are going to be waiting up until Hajizi gets his first item and then commit a big all-in team fight. Because even though Hajizi has his ultimate, up until he gets that glowing wand, they shouldn't be team fighting too heavily, considering that Omega already got a pretty good win early on. So yeah, no glowing wand just yet for him.
Oh. Kailan playoffs matagal pa?
For the glowing wand for the Juicin.
Guys, alam nyo, honestly, medyo lumilipad ang isip ko ngayon dahil nag-iisip ako ng programming eh. Bago lang din kasi sobrang basic lang ng alam ko sa programming honestly, pero 'di ba, parang dito sila mahirapan. Nalugi yung Twisted Mind sa baba nila, sa draft nila sa baba. Wala boy, si Jom. For sure. Nabuhat pa. Uy, yun lang, nag-dive. Uy, Ling. Oh, wait. Nagpastan yung tatlo. Ala kayo. Nagpahuli pa kayo talaga. Ganda na ng ginawa nyo. Natalo pa kayo. Sayang. Nagpastan sila doon kay Andorio. Tangpahuli tatlo. Ano ang ginawa nila doon? Yung at least may isa man lang na hindi na stun. Atake na to ring link, tapos stun niya ng huli niya ng kahit ano slow man lang or anything. Bad pick yung carry. Na-no-choice sila eh. Maganda yung ban ng Moscow. Ganda nung second phase ng Omega. Usa logi lang Mahirap to. Sobrang hirap dito para sa Twisted, honestly, guys. As in, wala na talaga. Ito yung mga time na hindi na ako nakakaisip ng way. Yung Eve, maganda sa Zushin. Yung ginawa dito ng Omega, nag-ling. So yung ling nga naman pang mga Eve. Wala si Chakno. Di ko alam, guys. Baka napag-usapan nila yun.
Yeah, and Omega have secured their checklist, their conditions for the first 5 to 6 minutes of the game. They got Jom out of lane first. They got in the first 2 turtles. They've already broke the side lane towers. Everything's going well for Omega. Despite the struggles for the early to mid game in games 1 and 2, they've locked this in.
Sige. Mamaya pa yan. Baka bukas ko pa ma-upload din. Kasi edit ko pa. Kung nagnita yung Twisted, yung nga inisip ko eh. Kaso double magic sila. Wala silang physical damage. So nag-brody na lang sila para sa mga... O kahit nga Ruby. Hindi na yata talaga... yun yung strength ng Ling eh. Kailangan talaga ng Uy! Yun lang, grabe, protektodo. Dito nyo na yun, protektodo. Si Jom, si Big J. Grabe, oh. Sana all. Ngayon, susurvive niya yun, protektodo eh. Yung Omega, bibitawan nila yung lahat para lang protektahan si Sir Jom, si Big J. Ganyan, sana all. Kung ganyan, kahit sino talagang gold lalakas, kung ganyan pinoprotektahan. Wala na, mahina yung suwi. Mahina yung suwi. Lumambot. Pero this game kasi, mas bagay yung assassin. So Link talaga, shoot na shoot.
extra layer of opportunity and protection too because of the Kalea. It allows you to move around the way Jome is. So this is a whole lot in favor of Smart Omega right now. All three turtles and
Oh!
Patay.
Tsunami slam catching Escalera on guard. Another
Hi.
kill for Big J. Call him J Grande.
Omega things just cannot get any better, but they probably will with all of the waves that they have marching in, the aggression that they're showing, and Andori versus MP.
Down bottom.
Nakuha na retry.
Steal. Grand Theft
Wala,
Auto.
lugi eh. Lugi sa level si MP, the King Kong.
Andoriu, he's got some revenge because of what he had to experience the last game. I mean, he was basically just dismantled on the Hellcurt, but this time he's got some vengeance now against Twisted Minds.
There's no way Omega doesn't take down this turret.
Yeah.
They can take it slow now. That cushion you were talking about, Renmar, has grown so big.
Yeah.
It's literally 3 mattresses worth. They can just throw bodies.
Yoshi!
In comes Yoshi! And the
Up.
collapse Escalera comes through.
Uy!
It's too late. MP gets taken out by
Kaso wala silang damage, kapos.
Look at the back.
Sayang, okay na. Winnable. Maganda yung teamfight kaso lugin-lug. Uy! Lo.
That's a wipeout. A maniac by Andoriu.
Wala, talo guys. One-sided. Doon natapos.
Gets 4, and Omega might get game 3.
Oh, they're going to be able to push this turret down at least. They still have a couple seconds to outplay.
Eogi sila sa second phase. Tingin ko yung choice nila na no choice sila doon sa carry. Ay, wait.
Lord for the taking. And it looks like Andoriu will go ahead and give the call to just split this. But look at what Twisted
Hindi, tingin ko yung kalit ng ano sa kanila. Setback. Tingin ko that nag-chow na lang sila. Or Ruby.
Everything that they were able to throw at them here, they just get collapsed down and the damage from Andoriu.
Gamit naman yun.
So much.
Wala rin natang hedyo eh.
Twisted Minds were outgunned. I think they thought that
Ang hirap nito.
and shocking Omega into that.
Yaman na nung Granger. Ang yaman na rin nung ano, Sushin.
At that point, that was just item diff. Twisted Minds.
Hindi pa laglag twisted. Mas lamang nga twisted eh sa Omega sa ngayon.
Oh, that would have been so
Sa ngayon
bad for Omega, but the
ang
fact that Omega
score.
had
Pero pag natapos to,
massive
pantay
push
sila.
right now. So many more items that even though that they got out-executed in some
Oh, lahat ng
regards,
series
like,
na Omega
this
must
is
win.
fine. We have way more items than you. We can survive longer than you. And in the punish, we can chase you down. Twisted Minds had to spend so much just to get, what, those 2 kills? While Omega, they still had ultimates ready for the late clap.
Palubog.
And Omega are in the base. Lord up top. Wave in mid. Twisted Minds are holding on for dear life. Emmy the King with the Holy Crystal. I wonder if this is enough. Yoshi coming in with the conceal and the tsunami slam.
Grabe. Wala oh. Kahit anong setup nila, kulang silang damage.
Down goes James. That's all.
Doon nalugi.
The barangay.
Buhay pa.
Taking the series.
Eh, kasi dapat di nagpatalo yung twisted ng game 1 nila eh.
Smart Omega needed a win here, and that they did, and they did it in style in Game 3.
And that means, if I'm not mistaken, we will not find out who secures the last lot for the playoffs
Oh, wala pa.
until next week. Because Twisted Minds could have secured it this week if they beat Omega. But since they dropped this series, that means we won't find out until who gets that coveted final playoff slot.
Grabe.
Until the
Hanggang
final
next week
Week
pa.
8 of MPL.
And the barangay
Grabe, no, 1 game away from getting to the playoffs talaga. Nagpaano pa sila?
Watch League.
Nagpatalo pa sila nung game 1. Doon nadali.
We had to hold on, man. And the way you look at it too,
Inconsistent na yung Omega.
about here, of course, is very
Importante mga hero ngayon.
in the series,
Mga tol.
because in this
Lalo sa ito sa mga ano.
finally dominated.
Si Hit.
Yeah,
Uy, Hit. Ganun dyan.
game, but they dominated this game in comparison to where game 1 and game 2.
Okay. Mamaya, mas maganda yung laban TNC versus Falcons. Nagpapait lang tayo, guys. Pasensya na. Kasi sobrang in the zone na ako mag-code. So magko-code muna ako. Okay lang ba? Okay lang ba? Magko-code muna ako tapos balikan ko kayo. Sobrang in the zone na ako eh. Wala pang laglag dito sa dalawang teams natin. Next week pa natin malalaman. So far ngayon, parehas ng points ang Omega. Pati na rin ang Twisted Minds. AP Bren, in fact, meron pang chance sa makapasok. So ano pa to? Maganda pa makbakan natin.
Throw it over on stage for our winner's interview.
We'll see. Okay. Bye guys ha. Sorry and thank you. I love you both. I love you both. Okay, see you pa later.